a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Play action now. Brissett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down.
Watson off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
3rd and long. It's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On 4th down, Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Watson. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watson going to keep it again.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Adafe Owe
coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Watson on first down. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. He'll get it inside the 20.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Play action. Now Jackson. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson.
Slant route complete to Bell.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a first down throw, Watson.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Got an open man, that's David Njoku, the tight end. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. To the air yet again, Watson.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Faking the give, now Watson. Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Watson now to throw. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game, they try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or
True story.
Oh, I love your pops. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A final shot before the break. Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 1st down, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 25. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. That he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. toward the sideline. Bryant is there.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he went.
Touchdown, Browns!
Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns have moved out in front. York on now for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Back to throw, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
On second down, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
On third down, Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Rolling to his right.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Steps away. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Devin Duvernay.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Watson.
And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 6. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Now it's Watson. Bryant has it. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Chubb. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you